It's about 50% now that it does
join
that.
the community
But
and the
anyway,
conversation
welcome.
by following
Looks like
Quakecon on
QuakeCon
social
is
media.
live. I was trying to get everything all set up, and I couldn't quite get it, and somebody was like, refresh, so I did.
Shortly.
Anyway, so now we are all set up, and we can watch this wonderful thing.
The weekend.
I'm going to make it bigger once it actually goes live. This is supposed to be their welcome. I'm not exactly sure what they'll do. It's been so long since they had a QuakeCon, just because, you know, the world shut down. But I'm kind of interested to know what this is like. I really wanted to go, but, you know, the money's just tight after buying a PC, so I couldn't quite squeeze it in.
Hey,
plus, you know,
is this on? Oh my gosh, there are
Hello.
so many of you. Hi everyone.
Yeah, the cost of living and what have you.
Happy QuakeCon, everyone.
I'm Jessica Finster, joined by the best of us,
Jason Levy, hi. And welcome to QuakeCon 2024. Give it up, everyone.
Woo! It should be cynical. Hey, well, what's up?
Marty and Hugo from ID will
Can
be
you see
here
me now
very
over there?
soon. But first,
'Cause this is
we
live
want to
on mine.
extend a warm welcome to the 3,000 of you here. 3,000 of you here in Texas, along with all of you who are joining us from
Long time no
home.
see, Cynical.
Or
Hope you're having a
wherever
good
you
day.
are. Work, we won't tell. It's totally fine.
It is great to see so many of you
Cool.
back again. I've seen so many familiar faces. And we are here for a big, long weekend of fun and games. Is that right?
Yep.
Yep.
We have the whole schedule.
Oh, I wonder what tattoo
It's
he's
always
got.
a treat to see the creative, impressive, and more out there rigs you've set up here in the BYOC. On top of round-the-clock gaming,
Like, if I
we have
set
a
up a
fun
like really
weekend
crazy
ahead of us
looking
with tournaments,
computer, there's no way I would put it on a
tabletop
plane and take
games,
it with me.
live panels,
MRC.
and the arcade. And that's
I was gonna
arcade
say,
with
yeah.
a Q.
And don't forget.
Does anybody know what those t-shirts are? Not this one, but the one she's wearing. Have you guys seen those? If not, I'll try to link it. Oh, I forgot to put the link in the daggone comments for my new video. Anyway, so let me grab that real quick before I forget, because I'll forget, and you guys know how I do. You guys know how I do. Anyway, they have like this thing every year where they do like adoptions for pets and stuff like that. Like every year they do adoptions for pets. And anyway, so they do, I think it's cats and dogs. And so they did t-shirts, and they're selling the t-shirts, and most of the proceeds for the t-shirts are supposed to be going to a charity to help cats and dogs and stuff. So like Elder Scrolls and Fallout are both cats, and Doom is a dog, and they're $30 a piece. They're a little steep for my budget, but I definitely think that they're cool looking.
The QuakeCon
Can you not like pause it and
2024
rewind it?
tribal
I'll be real
weapon
mad.
skin and test it out on the newly released 8-player map, Cursed Soul, or Cursed
That makes me
Soul,
really
whichever
mad.
you prefer.
Awesome.
You can pause it, but you can't rewind.
The
What is
Elder
wrong
Scrolls
with
Online,
Twitch?
as many of you know, celebrating 10 years this year.
That's why I always
with
watch this
all
on
kinds of
Xbox.
in-game
It's so much
player
easier.
events and rewards to unlock. Right now,
Oh, nice.
players who sign into ESO can earn up to 3 fiery pets as part of the Celebrations Anniversary Spotlight series.
Would you say they're smoking?
I would say they're hot.
They are hot.
Yes.
The game is also running a free play event starting today, making it a great time to jump in. Whether you're here at the show or joining us online, be sure to check out our panels for a run through
I can
the
rewind
game's
to make
latest
sure that we see if,
12-player
if I
trial.
missed anything.
ESO's new chapter, Gold Road, is also part of our big QuakeCon sale. Be sure to check
nice.
out Bethesda.net for more details, including savings up to 75% off across tons of amazing games and franchises, including Doom, Fallout, The Elder Scrolls, and more. We're also having some fun items for sale in our QuakeCon 2024 collection, from t-shirts to a commemorative 20-sided dice for all you RPG fans out there. Check out the official Bethesda Gear store to see the full list of offerings. And of course, we'll have plenty for you all here to check out at QuakeCon. They're all out in the hall over here, so we encourage you to check them out.
Absolutely.
Chad, the Fallout
Bethesda
story
Game
designed
Studios
that
continues
stinger.
to bring new community-made creations to Starfield and Skyrim Special Edition. Here's a look at Bard's College, an exciting expansion for Skyrim Special Edition launching today, as well as some other cool creations coming soon to the in-game creations menu for Starfield and Skyrim. Take a look.
What is this?
Welcome, new initiate, to the very center of Skyrim's cultural soul. Here, you'll have access to some of the greatest teachers to have ever studied the arts. Be it the mastering of your wit, to confound your competitors, the weaving of
Thank you
melodies,
guys for all the likes.
to ignite passions. Whether you seek to sharpen your linguistic skills,
You tempt me to betray my betters?
venture forth to uncover lost places and ancient knowledge. You'll cultivate these talents and more right here at the Bard's College! With my guidance, you will harness the true potential of your voice!
That's so
Unlocking
interesting.
untapped power. Beware, for the journey ahead will
So-
be fraught with danger and uncertainty.
They're literally advertising
You rise to
Creation
these
Club,
challenges.
third-party
You
mods
make the right choices.
as like
Mistakes, I do not
add-ons
know.
for the game. Am I getting that right?
But I do know this. You will make a great bard.
That's really cool. Bard's College expansion. Okay, that's really cool. I wonder, Jason's gonna die when he sees that. He's gonna die. That's awesome. Like, is that what you guys are taking away from that? Because that's what I'm
Wasn't
taking
that
away
awesome?
from that.
Hi everyone, I'm Jess Finster, Community Director at Bethesda, and you just watched a trailer for Bard's College, the new Skyrim creation releasing today from the talented team at King Ant Creations. Community-made content is an important part of our DNA. We're constantly inspired by the creativity, passion, and talent so many of you bring to Bethesda Game Studios games. And we're so proud to be able to support all our creators, whether hobbyist or professional. So if you're looking for a new companion, weapon, or maybe a whole new quest line, and so much more, be sure to check out the Creations menu, where you will find fresh experiences and
Yeah.
new ways to play both
Through
Starfield
Creation
and
Club, though.
Skyrim.
I know exactly what Creation Club is. It's mods. But you know, now they get paid. Like the mods get paid for the stuff that's bought in the shop. Echoes of the Veil. That's a nasty
You're a
spider.
lucky one.
A tail
Your
blood of snow.
instincts have guided you well. For we are the rulers of the night.
What if they announced that London's coming to Xbox and PlayStation? Look at that. Starsem Mining Conglomerate.
Can you take me with you? I need to see the universe.
What? Fly Girl? Cyber Ops outfit? Luxury homes? Nice! Look at that crap! Ship habs? I don't even know what a hab is, so I'm like, oh, that's awesome now. That's so cool. Like, I wouldn't think that, like, most of the time, like, they just, like, kind of, like, I don't know, just say Creation Club, you know, and then say mods. Like, is that all on, I wonder if that's
and
all
one
on
more thing.
Xbox and stuff, too.
Oh, God. Even when I close
Is
my
this Shattered
eyes,
Space?
I see
This is Creation Club still.
things.
This looks really cool, though.
Creatures of flesh and machine.
What is this? What is this? What? Mini quest with rewards coming to Starfield Creations. Holy crap, dude, that's awesome.
What the hell? That was pretty cool, huh?
I think so, yeah.
Also, how did you get back here so fast? I don't. That was
It's the
weird.
magic of Quakecon, Jason.
Well, we cannot
magic
wait for
of
you to get your
Quakecon.
hands on those creations and support the passionate community members behind them.
Speaking of support, it takes a ton to ensure we have a great QuakeCon each year. We want to take this time to thank this year's sponsors, whose support helps bring the show to life.
Yeah, thank you to all. And
The
we're
microphone
also
clap.
so proud to host several
Ducky,
charities,
huh?
including Influentials Foundation, One Up on Cancer, Gamers Outreach, and of course the
Noble.
American Red Cross. Every year we have an on-site blood drive. This year is no different. So be sure to visit their booths or donate blood if you have a chance this weekend.
We're
There's those
also
t-shirts,
continuing
Pets
our
Alive.
tradition of partnering with Dallas Pets Alive and helping their mission to provide resources, education, and programs needed to assist pets in the North Texas
Dang.
area. You can pick up these t-shirts with adorable ESO for their 10th anniversary.
Anniversary.
Fallout and Doom the Bark Ages, apologies.
The Bark,
Ages.
yeah.
Designs with proceeds going to support DPA. Be sure to also tune into the Dallas Pets Alive puppy stream. And if you're here at the show, check out the Kitten Cafe AFK room as well to meet some adorable animals up for adoption.
Absolutely. Finally,
Oh,
a
that's
huge
really cool.
thanks to the volunteers and staff. Thank you guys so much. Of course, every year this year, for all that you do. Thank you so much. All right. I think that's it for us. You guys ready to have some fun? Okay, please welcome to the stage Marty and Hugo.
All right, what's this going to be? What's this going to be? What's this going to be? Like
Thank
after
you.
this is supposed to be
our favorites right
Slayer,
here.
something to do with Doom, so I figured we could kind of check that out
The
too.
crowd
depending
here.
on how
All
it
right,
looks.
thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
You know, it's so amazing to be back here with all of you. This is one of our favorite times of the year, and it's only possible through the hard work and dedication of many, many incredible people. So we first want to say thanks to the amazing staff at Bethesda, our event partners and sponsors, our literally incomparable volunteers, and of course, all of you, the fans that come here every year. Let's give everybody a round of applause.
That's right. I know we have a lot of our team in the audience, and it would be awesome for them to feel your love too. So can everyone here from id Software stand up for a well-deserved round of applause?
We got a lot. The whole team's
Director
here.
Hugo.
Look at that. Woo!
That's great. Thank you so much.
Nice shirts, too.
And if you'd like to say hi to some of the team, we'll have a group upstairs for a meet and greet tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Please come and say hi. We'd love to see you. Okay, we've got so much to get through today. Let's talk about some games.
Yeah. Let's start with a game we've been celebrating for 3 decades. Last year marked the 30th anniversary of the release of Doom. And this year, I know.
I can't believe it's
Best
30
ever.
years.
And this year we
Good
celebrate
God.
the 30th anniversary of Doom 2's release. That's right. Easiest trivia question ever.
And that's
It
still
would be nice
welcome.
if it only took a year to make a sequel.
No,
Yeah.
it's not the
It'd be nice
DLC
if
for
it took us 3
Starfield.
years
That is
to make a
not it
sequel.
at all.
We digress. In any case, Doom and Doom 2 have inspired us for years, and it's an honor for us to be able to contribute to their excellence and longevity. So this year, we are announcing updated versions of these 2 legendary games once again,
Jeez.
but collected into a single release.
God, I don't know if I
Available
can play
today,
those.
Doom plus Doom 2 lets you play 2 of gaming's most cherished shooters together as one on modern flat platforms with a ton of new content and features. You'll love the menu. You can just switch between the
First
games. You'll see it
announcement.
later.
I
It's
can't believe they're
amazing.
doing announcements.
Now we know a lot of you.
I should have went.
This is your line.
I really needed a PC though.
Now we know
Can I
a lot of
plus?
you remember the enhanced versions of Doom and Doom 2 we released in 2019. We upgraded the visuals, brought them to modern platforms, added 60 FPS support, and
Evolution.
a ton of other features. This definitive edition builds on top of
No
all of
rest
that
for the
amazing
living.
work and delivers even more.
It's really right. Let's go through some of the details. There's a lot of stuff here. First, Doom plus Doom 2 now includes online, co-op, and deathmatch support for up to 16 players. Yep. And it's with cross-platform play.
Cross-platform,
Next,
huh?
you're going to love this one. Alongside the iconic original soundtrack, we've added your favorite IDKFA soundtrack, recorded and released by our good friend Andrew Holschultz. This definitely doesn't apply to this group here, but if you're not familiar with IDKFA, it is a faithful re-recording of Bobby Prince's MIDI music from the original Doom, but with real instruments. It is incredibly awesome. And of course, Andrew is just an amazing dude. So he wanted to create the definitive version of IDKFA by re-recording the entire Doom 2 soundtrack
That's cool.
as well. You've never heard this before.
That sounds really cool.
You can always toggle back to the iconic original MIDI soundtrack. But
They haven't even talked about
this
Fallout
IDKFA
76.
remastered
Calm down,
music
dude.
is just incredible, and we know you're going to love it.
I know Andrew's in the audience, so let's give him a hand.
He's right over there, yes.
Awesome
they got
work, man.
Quake.
Awesome.
You're really going to love it.
Noble
It's
chair
incredible.
back there, I'm assuming.
And in addition to new music, a group of individuals from our team at ID collaborated with team members from Night Dive and Machine Games to create an all-new 16-map episode called Legacy of Rust, where players will explore a remote region of hell with new
Interesting.
demons and new weapons. Very, very, very cool. Whole new episode.
If you can't wait to see Legacy of Rust, tune in after the Quakecon kickoff for a
Interesting.
special Slayers Club live stream where I play it for the first time.
Okay. I mean, I'll
Yeah,
watch it
And
for
I
a
think
little
I'm
bit,
going
see
to
what
die a lot
happens.
because I hear it's really hard.
Maybe
And
a
if somehow
five
that's
is
still
co-op.
not enough, Doom,
I mean, they could always
there's going
mod
to
it.
be a lot more available in
I was
the
gonna
months
say, I
and
doubt
years
it, though.
ahead.
I would not hold my
because
breath
we're
on that.
excited to announce that with Doom plus Doom 2 comes the ability for mod creators to publish their own single-player mods. Right in the game.
Ooh.
That's right. Mods created using the Boom source port, so there's already a ton out there, can now be uploaded and published directly to the game for players on PC and next-gen consoles
That's
to discover,
awesome.
download through the in-game mod browser.
Wow.
that's amazing.
Man, they're really kicking it up a
Look,
notch,
I know
dude.
people have been making mods for decades,
Hey,
but
Kevin,
to now be
what's
able
up?
to self-publish mods
It's only
directly
supposed to be
into the
till
game
4:30.
and have those mods reach
And then
millions
the
of
Slayers
players
Club
on
is
PC
4:30
and
to 5.
consoles, that is really cool.
It is, absolutely. So, now don't forget Doom and Doom 2 is available today. And best of all, if you already own our re-releases of Doom or Doom 2, it's a free upgrade. Who loves free?
Everybody loves free. I don't have Doom or Doom 2, though.
Of course, there's a lot more history to the Doom franchise than just those
But,
original
maybe
games.
it'll come to Game
So,
Pass.
we'll soon be releasing Doom, Doom 2, Doom 64, Doom 3, Doom 2016, and Doom Eternal Deluxe Edition bundled together as the Doom Anthology.
Look at that. Those are 6 pretty good Doom games all in one box.
Wow.
Plus, you get an awesome steel book and a light-up 5-inch BFG statue. You can put that on your
Not
desk.
5 inches.
5 inches.
Yeah.
He's like,
It's
don't,
awesome.
don't do this.
And
People
we're not
are gonna
done with the
thank
classics
this
just
you
yet.
showed them
Our partners
this.
at Limited Run Games are bringing back something special. It's Doom on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
What?
How cool is that? I bet you didn't expect to hear that today. That is so awesome.
You know, we've got some retro fans out there, and now you can grab your own piece of Doom history.
What?
Look at that. It's amazing. This limited release comes in a display box with a bunch of extras, and of course features the SNES port of the original
That
Doom
is
on a working
insane.
16-bit cartridge.
God
That's
bless
pretty old
America.
school.
Dude,
we
that's
love the
awesome.
old games. They're classics, but don't
It's
worry,
limited
we've got
to
a couple of Doom
666.
Eternal updates to share as well.
Where is
First, we're
this at? Hold
excited
on.
to announce that Doom Eternal is launching on the Epic Game Store, bringing the Doom Slayers War Against Hell to a whole new audience starting today.
Also today, this is cool, we're rolling
God, I
out the
wonder how much that
beta
thing is.
of our PC mod preview, bringing official mod
it's
support
not on the
to
website
Doom
yet.
Eternal.
PC mod preview?
This comes through a totally new mod portal and launcher, as well as the beta release of our id Studio creation tools. Starting today, PC players who own Doom Eternal can opt into a Steam beta branch and soon via Microsoft Store Flight to gain access to this new way to play mods in Doom Eternal. With this, players can browse, download, and play creator-published mods. For creators, the portal also serves as the hub for managing and publishing their mods. And with the id Studio beta, we're providing creators on Steam
I was gonna say
the
that
very
thing's
same
probably gonna be
tools
gone unless it's
we
like
used
really
to build
crazy.
Doom Eternal.
Quakes in Texas. Says it at the bottom. Grapevine, Texas. Or you mean where's
These
Quake
are
the game?
professional level tools and definitely take some time to learn, but there is a lot of power there.
Airline,
And we're
welcome.
always impressed with the ingenuity and creativity of you guys, the fans.
Yep, we
I
are.
was gonna
In
say, I
fact,
put out a video
over the
earlier.
last few years, you guys have probably seen this. We've seen a small but dedicated community already create some very cool content for Doom Eternal, and they've done it without any support or tools whatsoever. So we've provided a sneak peek of this mod tools to a small set of these modders, listened to their feedback, and helped bring a few of their existing mods into our new system that you can start to play right away. We're excited to put this into more players' hands starting today.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We have a couple of streams happening over the next few days to dive much deeper into all the details.
Play
or
USA
you can check
games?
it all out at idstudio.idsoftware.com.
I was gonna say Quake is normally like the where they like face
Finally,
off
I'm
against
sure
each
you
other
know
on their
we're
PCs.
hard at work on the next Doom game.
Like that's completely different.
Yep. At the end, it's going to be good. The at the Xbox showcase in June, we revealed Doom: The Dark Ages, a dark fantasy-inspired prequel
Listening.
to the saga of the Doomslayer. It's unlike anything we've done before in a Doom game. So right now, our focus is on making sure this game is big, bold, engaging, and incredibly fun for you guys. We can't wait to share more on Doom: The Dark Ages with all of you very, very soon.
We really can't. So for everyone online, please stay tuned for our next stream, where we've got some very special guests joining for our first Slayers Club Live,
We'll see
featuring
it.
content from Doom plus Doom 2. And for that group, we're also going to share an exclusive interview with Randy Linden, the original Doom SNES programmer, that came back to help resurrect that classic. And for all of you in the audience here at Quakecon, stay in your seats. We've got something special to share with you, too.
Thank you again so much. Here's to an awesome weekend of gaming and community. Have a great Quakecon, have a great Quakecon, everyone.
The whole thing. Thank you.
Okay, so got 7 more minutes.
Are we good?
All right, there it is. Okay, so what we'll do is
Don't
is
tell
we'll-
anybody.
It's
tell
just
anybody.
us now.
All right, so what we'll do is we'll pause this. And let's see here. Can we go back and rewind? Apparently, not
Randy
really.
Linden, how are you today, Randy?
I'm doing great, thank you, Joshua.
Not
Okay, so
really.
this is a huge thing. This is an insane thing.
Free in-game
Randy
items.
is, correct me if I'm wrong, the original creator and programmer of the source port of Doom back in, what year was that for Super
Claim
Nintendo?
now. I already have that.
1995.
But what are we
Did a
looking at
video
today?
when
That's
it
not the
came
1995 version.
This is not the 1995 version. This is
So, like, I
an
paused it for,
all-new
like, 5
version
seconds.
for the Super Nintendo of Doom.
Okay, so it's 2024, is that right?
Right?
So I guess
Okay, we're at
this is him.
2024, so we're almost at the
Almost at the 30-year anniversary.
We're almost at the 30th anniversary, and we have done it again. And by we, I mean Randy and Limited Run Games. So Let's talk a little bit about, it's such a cool, like the history of all this stuff is like,
so it's
I
limited run.
want
I
to talk
got
about
it.
this forever.
Got it.
I know we
got
only
it.
have so much time, but I do want to talk about
Bud, welcome.
source
How are
ports
you?
in the 90s, like where yours
Elder
fit in
Scrolls,
and like what was
so
the
not
landscape
ESO,
at the time, because
but,
everybody was
Elder
trying to port Doom
Skyrim,
because
they
everybody
said
wanted
that
to play it on
they
every
have like
system, not
mods
just
coming
PC.
basically.
The,
And the mods are
reality
going
engine
to
is what I
be,
called it, was not
hold on,
actually a
let me
port
take care of this real
of
quick.
John Carmack's original source code. It was an original engine
So,
designed for the
they
Super
said that they
Nintendo
would
and the
be,
Super FX.
bringing in
And I wrote a
basically they
level
start
converter
advertising
that
Creation
could
Club
take
stuff.
the Doom
There's going
levels
to be a
from the
Doom
PC and
like
import
mini
them
game or
into my
something they're going to
engine.
add into
And I got that
Skyrim.
operational
There's a new
and
Bard
demoed it to
College
Sculptured
and then
Software
something
in a
else
very
and then
early prototype
or no,
stage.
it's Starfield that's
and
getting
they said, wow, this is
Doom.
Doom on a Super Nintendo.
Somebody's
Let's
getting
contact id,
some
and they
Doom
sent
stuff
it
in
to
there. I
id
can't remember if it's
Software,
Starfield
and the
or I
rest
think
is
it's
history.
Starfield.
That's
But anyway,
incredible.
they started,
So,
showed like
correct
Creation
me if
Club
I'm wrong,
stuff
but
is what
in
they
order to
showed.
make this happen, you're talking about the
Basically.
FX chip. It was a super new thing at the time, so how did you make
40%
that happen
off.
with even your
You say
prototype?
50% would be way
The
better.
original prototype was done with a hacked up Star Fox cartridge.
Thanks for the sub there, Game Life. I
Basically,
appreciate you.
You had to take the Star Fox cartridge, disassemble it, and replace the ROM with a RAM chip
But
so
that's
that
it.
we could download new code to talk to
That
the
is
Super
it.
FX chip because Nintendo didn't
What
have
else
any
you guys got
development
questions
systems
about?
available.
Right.
So I had to write my own
Thank you guys for all
development
the likes, by the
tools,
way.
design a development
Anybody got questions
system,
over there on the
and
Twitch
then
side of
work
things?
on the game itself.
That's incredible. How did
Answered-
they feel
answered
about
the
that once
couple
you
that
got
I
it on
had.
board? Like, what was the process like? Because I know they had their whole, like, you know, the way they did approvals, and it was a whole thing where they just, like, we accept, thank you. Because also a mature title like
Try to
this,
see. We'll
on
go
the
to
title
Limited Run and
back
see if
in
I can find this
94, was it?
this game.
95.
95. Must have been, I mean, that was right when all the stuff was kind of
Limited
transitioning. We had some
Run.
Mortal Kombats and some things kind of breaking into the mature space.
Yes.
How did that work?
Well, that is pretty much it. Nintendo was very, very pleased with what they saw. We had to
It should
change
be
very,
live, I
very
would
little. So
imagine.
there's all the blood, there's the gore,
There it
there's
is.
all the monsters and the demons and all that stuff in there. And there was even a red
Lollipop Chainsaw.
cartridge
That was
for the
such a
Super
terrible
Nintendo
game.
release in North America.
Beyond
So
Good and
once it was on
Evil.
board, Nintendo got on board, and we were very
Well, it shows
grateful
a
for
picture
that.
of it.
Yeah, I mean,
but then
the
when you go
red
to the
cartridge
website,
and
it
the
doesn't
fact
show
that
anything.
Doom, only 2 years later after it came out for
Hold on, let's go
PC,
back.
which took, at the time it was what, like a 486 that was a little bit of a monster
Here's
with the turbo
Twitter.
button on, as much RAM as you could put in there, and you managed to fit it in a
Two-
16-bit.
Yeah, 16-bit 2 megabyte cartridge.
That's insane. Okay, so here's the best part. So the limitations
Okay.
at the time were everything you just mentioned. It's
I want
2024.
the bloodied one if I
I
get
know
one.
that there was probably some things that you were like, man, I
just
really
can't
wish I could
imagine. So,
have
like, all I can
back then.
find-
So
let
let's
me show
talk
you
about
guys.
what the update brings on this new hardware and this new
Let me
amazing
show you.
physical game release of Doom on SNES.
Okay,
And
so
of course it
first
has
off,
just
there was only
done whatever it
22
wants to
levels
do,
in the
apparently.
original version for the Super Nintendo. 22 out of the 27.
that.
So what I wanted to do was go
Let's
back and
see
add
here.
all of those
Window
missing
capture.
levels. And then a friend of mine
This
suggested,
needs
well,
to go
while you're at it, why not add episode 4 on top
There
of
we
it?
go.
So this new version
let's
has
see
all
here.
36 levels. It's got 14 new levels added to the Super Nintendo version. There is Nightmare Mode now that respawns the monsters. There was a lot of fan
Run.
requests for circle strafing, which wasn't in the
Okay,
original
so here it is right
version, so
here.
you can circle strafe.
It's huge.
There's a
So as you can see, there's like the regular one and then the bloody one, and it says it releases in 2025. So I guess they're not taking pre-orders. It's only 666, I guess, of the bloody kind. It doesn't say anything about this one. Rumble support via an all-new controller. So, like, does the controller come with the game, or do you have to, like, buy it? Anyway. So, there's that. Let's head back over this way. We'll go back in here.
all running on original Super Nintendo hardware.
That is insane. It is so cool, and like Circle Strafe, just adding that to Doom in
I
general,
don't know why
like,
it
that
has
was
a
always kind
rewind
of the
button,
hardest
because it
thing.
doesn't
when
allow
you played any port
to
of it
flip
was
and rewind.
how do you translate that? There's only so many buttons. I know the Jaguar had the advantage of all those like little numpads
For a chance to win.
and they had
Oh,
that
this
cool
is the
thing you
new
could put over
stuff.
top with all the like the weapon icons over it, and that was rad for that. But circle
right.
strafing was always like not unsolvable, but really hard to solve. So
Let's see what you guys have
you
to say.
came back almost 30 years later,
Do-do,
and you
do-do,
did it.
do-do,
That is
do-do,
amazing.
do.
All right, so The question that everybody's going to have is, I want this. How do I get this?
But I wish
It's gonna
that
be a
Cynical, I wish
physical
it was like
again,
75%
Super
off for that
Nintendo,
thing. I mean, like
brand new
50%
release,
is normally
kind
what
of a
they
re-release of
charge
Doom.
for it, so
How
I
are they
can't believe
how
it's
are
only
people gonna get it
40.
when they're like, I need it tomorrow?
They're going to actually have to wait.
I wish 76 would
because,
get Nuka World
pre-orders
Raider
aren't available
DLC.
yet, but they will be if you go to limitedrungames.com. Watch that space, and we'll make an
Similar
announcement
but
as
different to
soon as
what
it's
Fallout
available.
4 got with the
Awesome.
DLC.
All right, well, you heard it here first, guys. Thank you to Randy Linden.
what
Thank
do
you
you
to
mean,
Limited Games.
Bud.
Please keep your eyes peeled on the website, on the social, on everywhere, and
Yeah,
we will
for
see
you,
you
it's a
guys
good
around
price.
here at QuakeCon 2024.
Jesse,
Thank you
welcome.
guys so much.
How are you? Long time no see. That's so cool.
Hello everyone, I am here at the BYOC here at Quakecon 2024. Thousands of gamers have already lined up, got their PCs going, and I thought I'd take a look at some of the really interesting and out there ones we've seen today, to include some here with our guests who've been going to Quakecon since 2009. Can you tell me a little bit about this amazing setup you've got here?
Well, we started off with carrying our equipment in, and we went to a dolly, and then a cart, and then
Good
realized we
God.
had all this
They had to have
large
drove
equipment
that
in, so
there.
we made a dolly wagon, and actually put it on top of the table, so it would hold all of our equipment and give us more room to play.
Handmade too, you said?
Handmade in one day. It was just a real quick thought, and we did it. Now we'll take this design and advance it. Add cup holders and things.
No, and a lot of those advancements came from all the years you've been going.
That is right. We've learned over the years what to bring, how to
Interesting. David,
we now
look at the
learn we need
nerds.
cup holders
You're
on
looking
this,
at
so
one.
we gotta make cup holders. So this is kind of what it's evolved to.
Wonderful, and I
A
love
gang
that Quake
quest
team
line,
rig.
new
You're
Raider
really
gangs?
celebrating
Oh,
the
I
spirit.
got
Thank
you.
you so much. I hope you continue to enjoy. We're going to take a look at some
So you
more
mean for
exciting
76
rigs.
though? You don't
Again,
mean for Fallout
thousands of
4.
lights that,
Kevin, thank you for saying that. I appreciate you,
Got
man.
Every color of RGB light up set you can think of. Every bit of advanced technology here, a bit of artistic rig building here. Just some people setting up displays for people to
Operators,
enjoy.
the pack,
Honestly,
disciples.
A big part of these computers are
I
just
got
being
you.
enjoyed. To include, my goodness.
Been busy?
So we got something like here. Is what kind of enclosure
Hope you
is
enjoy
this
it.
built in? Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Ooh, look at this
A
thing.
steamer trunk
God
with
bless, dude.
actual
Look like they're gonna start making liquor up in there.
It's been a couple
Party
cruises to the West
liquor.
Indies, a couple cruises out of Canada.
Stunning.
Be careful,
That's all
can
I've
make you
got.
go blind.
Where did you find that?
Oh, the antique store.
That was actually the perfect answer. I don't know how I was. Well, so,
Good God, dude.
and we have liquid cooling. We have a light up here. Tell me what it was.
This
like
dude
bringing
knows what
this
he's doing
to
because there's
the
no
BYOC
way
today.
that Oh my
I'm from
God.
Pennsylvania, so it was about a 25-hour drive.
Oh my God. 25 hours.
But the computer's a Threadripper 3000 series, and it's a Radeon Liquid Devil. And then the water cooling actually has some valves in it to control the fluid level in the reservoirs, so they go up and down just for aesthetics.
All in a vintage case. That is a work of
Dude,
art.
Demonic,
Thank
what
you.
is up? How are you?
I mean, speaking of works of art, we continue to have
Thank you guys for all the likes. Soon's got
So we
35.
have a
Look at that.
DeLorean.
Kaiju kitten. I'm not Kaiju kitten, but Samurai kitten.
This is a lot of CAD work, a lot of engineering involved on
Look at
here.
this thing.
There's a lot of 3D printing and design
Is this
here
supposed
as
to be a
well.
DeLorean? It
it's obviously
is.
an open air. I've got panels on here. I was trying to go something that would basically be in line with John DeLorean's idea with the DMC-12, right? Something that would last, durable.
Custom design metal, actually taking that DeLorean concept into design. And part of why we just love QuakeCon, unique, built from the art of an artist.
I mean, I actually have authentic parts on here.
God
so
bless,
there's
this is
a
crazy.
Even better.
PC
and authenticity
enthusiast
is the heart of
probably should
QuakeCon.
be.
Thank you so much for sharing this work of art that's today. Absolutely.
Probably should put up
Hope you
some
get
type of
more
thing
QuakeCon.
saying, may cause
And
heart
you're just scratching
palpitations.
the surface.
There's
You
a
can see
Nintendo
all
table. Did
around
anybody
here,
else see that?
More designs,
Can't
more
rewind
concepts,
it.
and just people
All right, go back
We
and
have
show it
tons
to
more
you.
stuff to
There it
show
is. Look,
for
look, look, look,
free
look. Right here
nonstop
behind
crazy
his
gaming.
his
We'll
his
see you
butt
there.
to the right. That's awesome. Look at this stuff.
Great. It's wonderful. There is no better place to jump feet first into the community. And I've already seen tons of those people walk around with some of the official Gear Store merch. Tell some of the franchises and items you have available here and online.
Yeah, I mean everything you guys can think of: Starfield, Fallout, Doom, Quake.
What time is it? God, it's past time. Is this like not the same stream? Hold on.
To mention, we do have some event exclusives for you guys.
Because I want to see the Doom one.
The QBT, the QB hoodie. It's definitely he's got a nice, interesting persona, especially being here in Grapevine, Texas. So I look forward for you guys.
Where is it at? Is this the same? Like, do I need to switch to a different stream?
Starfield
Morp! You didn't have to do that,
Secret
dude. Thank you so much for the $2, man. Can we get hashtag for Morp?
Really, if you guys don't know who Greg Hildebrandt is, I definitely would look him up. He's a really interesting man.
Thank you so much for that, dude.
With the artwork himself. But I think that's one of my favorite tees.
All right, let's get hashtag for
It's
Morp.
like it's a gorgeous work that people can now have
We'll do that
as
one
merchandise.
for Morp.
And another thing that caught my eye was there's a particularly
Well,
interesting
I
piece
did
of
it wrong.
Fallout merchandise on the way. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
The Fallout Pip-Boy Diecast replica.
That thing looks sick.
For all of the fans here today.
Doesn't come out till like October or November though. Are they doing this or no? Somebody else put just so you know, we'd like to see some Quake at Quakecon. Let's see here.
The stats, all that fun stuff. So it's really fun. It's available for pre-order on the official Gear Store.
Oh, very exciting. No, it sounds like a immersive little piece of Vault-Tec living. I like it.
All right, let's see here.
Come say hi, guys. Come check out the merch.
Ray, welcome. Thank you so much. Perma, thank you. RHPS, thank you. Airlot, thank you. I wish Nuka Quantum was a real drink. That blue just looks so refreshing. It's called Baja Blast. There it comes. Okay, okay. So it looks like we are getting it. This is 30 minutes. Here it is. I was going to say, I know exactly when this thing is. I'm like, it's running a little late. They ended the other one early, and then this one's starting a little late. Let's see what this thing's all about. Is that loud enough for you guys? You guys need it louder. Not me, but the gameplay. Like, we can turn it up a little bit. I mean, this heavy music, you know? Oh, yeah. God bless America. Thank God for Doom. We wouldn't have games like Call of Duty or anything like that if it wasn't for Doom. This is gaming history. Online deathmatch and co-op. God bless, this looks awesome. I was so afraid. I couldn't play it the last time I tried to play it. I wonder if, I don't know. Get out my scopolamine patch.
Hey.
How am I up and so alert? Because it's not time yet. This is Gamescom I'm talking about. This one right now I'm alert.
Konnichiwa, and most
it's 4
importantly,
o'clock.
howdy.
And I'm not in
to
Texas.
everybody here at Quakecon. We love you all. And everybody online on whatever camera is looking at us, we're so glad you're here.
Wolfenstein or
So
Wolfenstein?
listen, did I already cuss? No. Okay, good.
You're still
So
taking
look,
the Super
today,
Nintendo. You'd have to
we're not gonna curse
retract that, Kevin.
on this stream. And
Gremlins,
if we
welcome.
do,
How are you? Would you miss
It happens. But listen,
some pretty cool
the
stuff?
main
I would
thing
rewind
is-
it back. I
That
can't
would be a
rewind it
first
back
for
on
us,
here for
Jack.
whatever
Yeah, we've
reason.
never
I know
done
Twitch
that.
didn't allow you to
as you guys
rewind,
remember
which is
during the
kind of
pandemic,
silly,
Hugo
but
and I would get on
it should.
clean mouse.
Always.
No
Doom is
cursing.
what got you
There
back
are
into
no
gaming.
compilations of me cursing that my kids have watched at all online. None.
It
You
never
guys
happened.
had the only Red Band stream ever.
Yeah, but it's not real Super
That's true. It
Nintendo.
wasn't like a
It
Red
is
Band
Super
stream.
Nintendo, but it's not real.
Today, we are so happy
Did
to
you see
be
the
here
part
with
where I
y'all.
showed it?
We are going to spend the next about 55 to 60 minutes talking about Doom plus Doom 2, which, as you just saw,
So
we
all we're
just
getting is
showed
that
the trailer,
today.
I think, for the first time
We'll
on
see how
both the
this goes.
screens. It's just, there's so much content. There's so much good. We're going to do the multiplayer one tomorrow, but today we're going to cover a lot of stuff with single player. We have got some of my oldest friends, some of my newest friends.
I was hoping they'd do some
We've
Dark
got
Ages
friends
stuff. I really
galore.
want to see some
So,
Dark Ages.
Hugo, first we'll start with you, my friend.
Hello.
Hugo Martin, everybody.
How's it going?
He was 19 when it
I'm
came
just
out.
here to play.
He's just here to play, that's it?
That's it. I'm just here to
Here
play
to do
stuff.
the job, play the game?
That's
I like
right.
it. And Marty Stratton, my buddy, let's hear it for Marty.
Hello. Thank you.
How are you feeling? You guys just did a great job,
Seriously,
and now
they
we're just
haven't
already on the
mentioned
couch and we're
Wolfenstein in a long
getting in. How
time.
you feeling?
That's not
Feeling
one of the
great.
companies that got shut down,
Off
was
to a
it?
great start.
Yeah, it was fun.
Quakecon's the best, and couldn't be happier.
Love it.
Really fun.
Kevin Cloud, my boy. Let's hear it for
Yeah. Yeah.
Kevin, I know that you might not work at id, but I feel like you just somehow can
So,
never separate
I can't
from us because
rewind
we'll
my
just
own
keep
stream,
bringing you
number
back
one,
somehow.
and this is Twitch,
How
and
you
whenever
feeling?
I go backwards,
great.
it just says 100%.
So
look,
happy to be back.
32%, and it's still the same
Everybody
thing.
here at Quakecon, I mean, this is just a fantastic event. It's just a highlight of my year, so I couldn't miss it. And
it's awesome.
Jeez, Dark Age was
Like,
just
I
that
can
video
rewind my own
is-
stream after it's over
We're
with.
traveling down just for that. It's fantastic.
Heck yeah. Awesome. My boy Mike Rubens, let's give it up for Mike. Mike, I think we did something similar. A
Or
lot of
can I
us
rewind
last
it?
year, we just did Quake 2. How are you feeling this year, though, with Doom plus Doom 2?
I'm excited for it to be out finally. It's been a journey to get here, but that's game development for you.
You're right about that. And also, shout out to he's wearing an original Hexen shirt on stage, and I'm like already looking on eBay. I'm like, how much do they go for now? It's beautiful.
This is one of the original like 95 shirts. It's got that 90s neck going on. It's
Not even faded.
It's glorious.
Yeah.
You think so? All right.
Legit.
Might have to jump him after it, and we'll switch shirts,
Jump
switch
him.
jackets. This is my newest buddy,
8-bit,
Sam
16-bit,
from
and
Night
64
Dive, and
when
it's
I
the
helped
first time
clear
he's here for a
houses. I
big
got the
QuakeCon
free
welcome. Let's hear it.
To take whatever I wanted. What,
How are you feeling, brother?
When did you clear houses?
I'm doing pretty good.
What do you mean by
And
clear
so,
houses?
for everybody out there, Night Dive
that's
is
not
like,
another rude.
you guys have been absolutely
word
crushing
for-
the game.
for
Like I think
Luke
since the last time we were on
Yoshi.
stage just a year ago when we did Quake 2 together, which was amazing. Dark Forces, PO'd. Am I missing some other ones? Because I feel like those are the two big ones that I played. I mean, also, System Shock Remake, if you haven't played it, it's glorious. Go play it as soon as you can. But did I miss any in that year?
Actually, I lost track.
That's totally fair. but
Rise of the Triad. I think that was since last.
for everybody here, you are Mr. Kex. Tell us just like a little bit about how like Kex Engine works.
It's not really exactly like an actual game engine, but rather it acts more like a framework. So we could adapt it to many different games, and it's easily portable. So it's very minimal effort when it comes to setting up projects to work on multiple platforms. We already have everything in place, so it's just a matter of you have the framework, and then you just integrate the whatever game code that we're working with, and there you go.
It's incredible because, like, by the way,
Interesting.
we just launched Doom plus Doom 2 on, let's see if I can do this, and correct me if I miss any platforms, because it's basically like every platform that's available for
Safe
sale
to
right now.
Say almost all of them.
Pretty much all of them. So Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, Xbox
People
S,
evicting their
Series
kids.
S, Series X, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4 Pro, PlayStation 5,
Oh,
Steam,
good God, dude.
Epic, God,
Epic.
EGS,
EGS. I mean, we did everything we could basically do.
Game Pass.
And Game Pass, of course. So thank you guys.
So you guys
It's
kind of have to
amazing.
say
We're
that.
so
You
glad
get
to
in
have
trouble.
you here.
Thanks for inviting me.
Of course, brother. And then to my right needs no introduction. You guys know him. You guys love him. He's one of us. He's one of you. This is Andrew Hulsholt, who just keeps getting more soundtracks out there in the world. Give it up.
Quakecon, how we doing? Yeah, it's going to be an awesome 2024.
I feel like you should just host this. They're like, how you doing? It's like we always talked about getting him like wrestling music to come out.
Yeah,
to.
just cutting wrestling promos up here.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, next year.
Okay,
Next year. That sounds good.
How you feeling, though, brother?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for having me, y'all. This is awesome.
Thanks for being here.
Hell yeah. All right, so we're going to do a little housekeeping of some fun stuff that you either might have just seen or some of it might be new. You tell me. All right, so first and foremost, we are going to... I can't tell if it's up on the screens or not, so I'm just going to trust that it is. Again, Doom plus Doom 2 is just out. It has everything that you see on the screen right now, which is Doom, Doom 2, master levels for Doom 2, Evolution, the Plutonian Experiment, which, as you guys know, is TNT, backing it up, No Rest for the Living, Sigil, Legacy of Rust, and most importantly, hard to say most importantly, everything's most importantly, but like you guys were just talking about on stage, there's support. You guys can all upload your Boom-created single-player maps by yourselves whenever you guys get a chance to on any PC platform,
That's
and instantly
awesome.
it'll be on all the other platforms.
We're almost
which
at
is
40
just
likes,
kind
guys.
of,
Thank you guys so much.
Kind of amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's
gonna be sweet. It is amazing.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
So we can't wait to see everybody upload all your stuff as soon as you can. Maybe by the end of this, we'll have like everything in the last 30 years by the end of this con up in there. Next up, I think we talked about it a little bit, but this is actually the really fun thing for everybody in the crowd because, okay, we were releasing the Doom Anthology. So in the Doom Anthology, as you know, let's hear it.
So any of you
fans
guys that were interested
Steelbook,
in
you got
looking
one
at
of
that
those.
Super
Fans
Nintendo thing
of,
here, I'm going to link it
I
for you
think
guys.
I think Hugo, you're my #1 guy with cool things on his desk. So how you feeling about that BFG?
I'm digging it. I'm proud of the guy who designed it, and I am. I want him to see this. I'm sure he has, and it's just cool. So much work goes into this stuff. Getting to see these things get made years later, it's just awesome.
That's awesome.
So here's what's nuts. So even though this comes out later and you can pre-order it now, we've got some physicals of the BFG here in person. And so at the end of the stream, we're going to do one of these for Twitch, and we're going to do one of these to somebody out there in the crowd.
Nice.
So stay tuned for a
Now,
little
theirs
trivia question
ends
at the
at,
end
like,
because
4:30,
this
so
is
you
coming
can
home with one of y'all. And
switch
by the
over
way, we're
there
going to do
or
it
play it
every
if you
single
need to or
Slayers Club
whatever.
stream that we're doing. So the one right after this,
So if you
one
guys
on
wanna
Friday,
try to-
one on
try to get
Saturday.
it.
You guys have a chance to get this, take it home before anybody else has it. And by the way, it lights up and it's green, which is just a nice feature, really.
That's
all right. That's that. Okay. Also, I think they just dropped it this week. This one doesn't get given away because it's still a prototype. But right now, U2s is a great partner. If we switch to that, you can.
That's cute.
They're available now for pre-order. Hit up U2s.com. It's really cool. It's kind of like a little bit of both Doom and Doom 2 because you've got the iconic, on top of the mountain situation from original Doom, but then you've got the double barrel. So it's a little bit of A, a little bit of B because we just did that with Doom plus Doom 2, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, it's a nice mixture.
Yeah, it's nice, right?
It's commentary.
Yeah, so we're trying to fill your desk, guys. We're trying to get your desk to have a lot of good Doom stuff in it. So shout outs to U2s. It's been awesome to actually do some new stuff with them. All right.
I wonder
Last
if they're
but
going to do
not
any follow-up
least,
stuff.
let's get
They're
the
so
gear store
expensive,
up here.
though.
I know a lot of people in the audience have already visited, and you guys have already I've seen a lot of Dark Ages
I
shirt
like the
around.
Slayer
Of course,
tarot
Daisy,
card.
you must
That
protect
thing's
Daisy.
cool.
It's kind of the most important thing. If we take nothing else away from the stream, play Doom plus Doom 2 and protect Daisy at all costs. If you don't have Daisy, as Hugo showed, I think we did a thing for it maybe in the 30th anniversary. You can put that Daisy together like nothing ever happened, or you can make it historically accurate.
That's right.
It's
There's
historically accurate.
like it was in the game.
Bought my
We
Game
didn't
Boy
just do that.
brand name.
That's in the game. There's actually a lot of people online that didn't know that.
That's
They were
true.
like, why would they do that to Daisy? That's super messed up. I'm like, it's from the game.
You got to get to the end of the game, though. That's right.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I remember I had to make another video. It's like, here's the history of Daisy, because I'm like, oh God,
Yeah.
they think we did that. Like we didn't do that. You did that.
Calling PETA on us.
Yeah, exactly. And the beauty, that shirt on the right, it's not here, and the gear store is putting it up if it's not already up in their collection. But that is, if you guys remember the tarot card shirt that we did that was like metallic red, that's the metallic silver / literal metal version of the Dark Ages, which we were super psyched to get together, right?
Oh, it's super high end. I have the red one, and like, I don't know, it's like felt or something. It's a killer shirt. All the swag is really good.
Swag
That
has
in
been
particular
interesting.
is gonna. You were a little sad when we went to the store, and I was like, "You don't have these?"
I was like kid in the candy shop, and then I was just like, I'm grounded. I'm going home. I got no ice cream. I dropped it.
That's right. Well, we got the Slayer jogger, which is
Pretty sweet.
so awesome.
Oh yeah.
I expect you to wear those to jiu-jitsu.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, dude.
That's
That's gonna be a whole different-
intimidated by the Slayer symbol on your hip.
That's right. What belt are you up to now?
Oh, I don't know. I'm a brown belt.
He's a brown belt.
And we all
For a
game
jiu-jitsu
developers and
brown
their
belt
kids,
up in this
everything is
house.
free.
Come on.
I was going to say,
All
I
right.
doubt very
So,
seriously
next
it's all
up,
free.
I know we already
I'm
talked
sure a
about
lot
this,
of it
but
is, but I'm
bears
sure a lot of
repeating.
it's also
Our
like
buddies at
discounted.
Limited Run Game, and actually Randy Linden, the original
Like, and I'm sure some of this stuff, they
programmer
don't,
of
like, they
Super
probably have, like,
Nintendo
a-
Doom, is upstairs
Like, you know how they put
right
stuff
now
on
the
clearance
third
for
floor in
us?
the
I'm sure
console
they have
lounge
something where, like,
with
you can
the
go in there and get
prototype
stuff for, like,
cartridges
$1
that you
or
see on the
something when
screen
it
right
gets
now.
like that.
So if you guys have never experienced Doom on Super Nintendo, first of all, it was not a source port. The guy actually programmed it all himself, which was different than Jaguar, 32X, everybody else. And what's crazy is, this is hard for some of us that are like, what's a VHS? What's a cartridge? You and I were just talking about this.
Yeah.
But
Here's the
16-bit
SNES.
was what
It's a remake.
Super
It's
Nintendo
not really
had.
by Nintendo.
So Carmack was doing the Jaguar
see,
one,
there-
which was
that's
kind of
not
like
real simple.
64-bit, but really two 32-bits. And then, you know, Sega Genesis just kept stacking up bits on top of that thing with a 32X. The Tower of Power, exactly. And then here comes Randy Linden in hot from nowhere, hacking Star Fox FX chips carts and switching the ROMs out, and he made his own engine that could actually do Doom. So you can see both the editions here. Pay attention to their all their social and limitedrungames.com because you'll see them as soon as they pop up available. But we're talking circle strafing. He wasn't able to get at the time
Thank you for the sub, man.
the final episode of Doom on there because it was just not enough space. That's in there. There's a ton of cool stuff. Spectres. It doesn't seem like a Spectre would be hard to do, but you know they're kind of like see-through. Impossible at the time. Couldn't do it. And he did it. He figured it out. He's figured all this out. So it's just one of these cool things. I think it's the 30th anniversary this year of his release. So it's awesome that Randy and Limited Run Games, our good friends, are back. So keep your eye on that. Original hardware, original everything, which is rad. Last but not least, this guy to the right of me right here. I think you guys know him as Andrew Holsholt. Or what other names do you go by? Wrestling names? You got any?
Oh, no, I don't have any wrestling handles, bro.
All right, well, we got to get that together for next year for real. But if we want to switch to the next image we're going to show you, this is the most beautiful thing of all of this. Talk to us about how people can get to listen to not only your original work, which you kind of touched up for this one, but the Doom 2 side of this.
So tonight at midnight, IDKFA, which is all of Doom, and Doom 2, which Doom 2 was all done this year, remixed, remastered, all that kind of stuff. Will be live on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music,
Thank you guys
Pandora,
for the 40
and Deezer.
likes. You guys are awesome.
You'll be able to finally not go to my YouTube channel anymore. You can go listen to it across all platforms. It's going to be sweet.
Nice.
I'm super proud. It's incredible. This is amazing.
That is fantastic.
I want to talk a little bit about like how that came to be also. Like, I know that because we'd always had this relationship. You know, we worked with you, of course, on DLC, Ancient Gods Part 1 and 2 with you and David for Doom Eternal. But like, how did this come to be? How did Doom 2 enter into the chat?
Doom 2 entered into the chat about a year ago. Was it more?
Yeah, it was more.
Like a year and a half?
Yeah.
Okay, it was like a year and a half ago. I sent Marty an email saying, hey, maybe this is a possibility, thinking this is never going to happen. Hey, would you be interested in possibly releasing IDKFA across platforms? Is that a possibility? And he's like, yeah, I think we might be able to do something, make something cool. He said, let's talk more about it at Quakecon. Gave me the details. And while we're sitting there, I got so excited. I was like, well, let's finish it up and do Doom 2 with it too. I was like, people ask me about that. I get an email about that once every like 2 days, 2-3 days. It's like, hey, where's Doom 2? Hey, where's Doom 2? You know, like.
How many
He was
years
like,
has it
I can't
been
do
since
one without the
IDKFA's
other.
original release?
The original
That's gotta be a crazy
first post on it
thing.
from Doom World was like 2013. I released it in tandem in 2016 with y'all's release of 2016.
The YouTube one is 2016, right?
Do what?
The YouTube one is.
Yeah, that's 2016.
Yeah.
But like the infancy of it, like when it started, was 2013. So it's like 11 years old at this point from where it actually first started.
It's incredible.
Which is crazy.
It's just so cool how all these things that keep coming together where it's like everybody that loves Doom and that makes Doom, when we want to make it so it's still available, like we go back and we do Quality of Life every time or just do like a whole nother soundtrack every time. It's so cool. I think you guys just saw on the screen. Here we go. One last time. So everybody that's watching this, it's I know streaming on Twitch, which is where we'll do the giveaway later on. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on Steam. So whether you're watching it live on Steam or you're watching it in a rebroadcast, if you watch it for 10 minutes, all these avatars belong to you. So you can get all these avatars for free. There might even be a frame that didn't make it into this little video you see, but that's also available. I think it's like a Quakecon 2024 one. Pretty cool, pretty free. So, make sure you log into your account and either while this is live or later on when it's rebroadcasting, make sure you watch 10 minutes of it. It'll just show up in your inventory. And you can rock any one of these because you see the bark ages in there. Shout outs to Zaus, our boy from the community who did all of those beautiful Dallas Pets Alive shirts again, knocked it out of the park. Shout outs to Zaus. All right. I think it's finally time to actually talk a little bit about the game. Doom plus Doom 2. And I think the best way to do it is probably
I was going to say Need for
just to
Speed.
get
That's
right
done
into
by a
some
different
gameplay. What do
company,
you guys
not
think?
Bethesda, though,
Is it
right?
gameplay time?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into it. All right, so as soon as we get up on
I know they did football
Hugo's monitor
back
here,
in the day.
he's going to be playing through a little bit of Doom as well as Doom 2. But until then,
All right, here's so
many things that
gameplay.
you guys did to update this quality of life stuff. Again, we talked about the mod stuff, but Legacy of Rust. Legacy of Rust is so cool. I don't think we'd ever done a collaboration between 3 studios ever before. Like, we had some individuals from id, a couple from Night Dive, and a couple from Machine Games, our buddies who, you guys all remember, we did the amazing stuff that we did for Quake and Quake 2, Dimension of the Machine. I mean, always just like they wouldn't just do the normal thing of making really good levels and really good gameplay. They do new enemies, they do new weapons. So they're back again for Legacy of Rust. Like, Rubitz, tell us a little bit about like how that came to
I
be.
thought they were
How did
getting
it go
into the
from like
gameplay.
who's working on it? Are you working on it? Are we working on it? Are we all working on it? How did that happen?
Well, a lot of people from id come from the Doom community and have been around in the past. Night Dive is made up of a bunch of Doom community people. So it's like when we had the opportunity to do this port, it's like we did the Quake 1 episode, we did the Quake 2 episode, we got to do a Doom episode. And then it's like, what are we going to do? We're just going to do levels? It's like, can we maybe get a couple new weapons in there and a couple new enemies? And then it all kind of spirals out of control till you have 18 maps or however much it is and like all this new stuff. And yeah,
Get your 10
I actually
minutes.
have not played through the full thing yet. I've been trying to
On
keep
Steam?
some of it for the final version, so I'm excited to check it all out in its intended final form.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, the difficulty is real. So if you guys are used to being like, oh, Doom 2, I'm going to start in like, I don't know, Ultra Nightmare.
Maybe you should go.
You're going to get whooped. You're going to realize that the
Oh,
quick
yeah.
save and the
Yeah.
quick load are like what needs to happen. Like, you need to be,
Be back
up on
and
it.
forth.
Yeah, exactly.
The entire time.
I love this. Marty right now is driving Steam. He's going to accept the EULA.
I'm like customer support.
This is
Let's
pretty
hear it
much
from Marty and his customer support.
What you guys are seeing is a reenactment.
Oh, so that's why
of
they kept
what it's
talking.
like
They had
at
an
it.
issue.
Something goes wrong. Marty jumps in there.
That's right. All right, so
Anybody need anything? I can pick up some Starbucks.
Marty's ready, man. Marty's
He's
ready
always-
to get.
I'm good at ordering food.
He's always ready to fix the problem.
All right, so as you can see, all the options we just talked about before, and that's before we even get into the mod stuff. It's
All
all
right, here we
available
go.
right there in the main menu. I think let's start with like Doom 2, yeah?
Yeah.
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 Doom
Yeah.
2. All right.
All right, and as soon as we can get sound in here, I want to focus in on the soundtrack stuff first. I think when we get sound in here, we should focus on the soundtrack first. So
Yeah, sure.
all
Why
right, I'm
not?
starting to hear it.
Sorry, I zoned out. I just wanted to play.
So that's what you heard, Ray? You heard nothing but talking.
Let's go to sound. All right, let's change the remix to the original. All right, so we can hear it. It's what we know and love. Sounds like MIDI music.
It does.
Beautiful MIDI music.
Bobby Prince is amazing.
Shout out to Bobby Prince forever. And then let's go ahead and switch it over to the remix.
Oh, shiny.
Now.
Ooh.
Let's go ahead and reload Doom 2 because I want you guys to hear. You guys all know the iconic Doom 2 start sound. You guys know what it sounds like. You've heard it a million times. I want you to hear what it sounds like now.
Let's go.
Sweet.
All right,
This guy
let's
destroyed
play.
it. All right, we're listening to the new stuff. I think we should play Doom 2 first and just kind of show some features off. So let's jump into Doom 2 level 1.
Oh, I
Single
thought that he
player,
started again.
Whatever
God
skill
bless
level
him.
you like.
Oh boy. We'll just do
Hurt
her.
me
This
plenty.
is not a stream. We can't get into. I'm not allowed to curse. This is, I don't need to be getting angry.
That's fair. All right. One thing I want to do before you shoot anybody, pop it in the menu one more time. And
oh, there you go.
Mike, walk him through the options to get to where
at
you
it.
can essentially like take the HUD away and just see a little bit more arms because I want to talk about the arms in Doom. And you might not understand why, but you will in a second.
So go ahead and hit pause and go to options and display.
So you go pop it in the
He's gone.
menu.
He's already playing. No.
Oh.
Pause it.
Oh, I can't even hear what you're saying.
I can't hear
Focus.
anything. across
He's like, I
the
can't
stage
hear you
here.
either. All right, so options.
Yeah, options and then display.
Let's jump down to options, display. And then we're going to go into field of view, right?
We got screen size if you want.
Screen size, that's the one, that's the one. Where is that? Down, down, down?
What's that supposed to be?
Yeah, bump it up.
Goes up to 11.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh my
It
God.
actually goes up to 11.
Nice.
All right, continue. Let's back out of this. Let's play some. So as you can see, right now we just got the pistol out. There's a fist. You can see a little bit of a forearm there.
Fist to
Always
11.
in the foreground. Kevin Cloud on the
there.
side of the stage right now. Those are his arms, and they've always been his arms in Doom and Doom 2.
Thanks. They look the same. It hasn't changed in 30 years.
And what's crazy is back in 1993, they looked stronger than all of
So-
our arms
it's
combined,
so
and they
bad
still
looking.
look like that now. It doesn't make
Rob.
any sense. So
Welcome,
talk to
how
us a
are
little
you?
bit about though. It's a cool process.
I mean,
All
like,
these-
people
we
that
got some
like
fan art.
nostalgia stuff, they're going to
Yeah.
love
The
this.
original OG crew.
And the fact
That's
that you
a
can play
pretty young
multiplayer,
Kevin right
that's going
there.
to be really good. It's supposed to be
Talk
cross-platform.
to us
There's
a
going to be a
little
lot
bit
of
about
people
the
playing this,
process
I
because
imagine.
I don't think you guys got a lot of credit.
It's so
as deserved
crappy
for
looking, though.
the genre, the speed, the gameplay, the sound, everything else. But everybody usually like for the pixel art, it's you and Adrian doing all of that, right? Back in the day.
God bless.
Yeah, I mean, essentially until we got into getting Gregor Punchatz involved in the character modeling. But yeah, for the pixel work,
They
it's
did.
me
They
and
had an
Adrian.
issue, though.
And yeah, we were shooting for
Technical
something that was a
problems,
dark
you
and
gotta
gritty
love 'em.
style, and we really picked up on how that looks with the images that are
Like, it doesn't
scanned
matter
in.
how many times you set something
And so
up.
we started using
If
that
something
as a
bad's
source
going to
to
go
drive
wrong,
some
it's
of
just
our
going to go
images to
bad. It
try to
doesn't matter.
capture that style.
Like, you can
And,
try a million times, and
yeah,
if
so
you
we
go
had
live,
a,
it happens
Handycam
again.
set up on a little tripod, hooked up to a next station. For our character models, we had the building maintenance guy build us a little lazy Susan to set up that we could turn the guy around. And so the designers, either John or Tom, asked for a model of pistol shooting and arm punching. And since I carry this one with me all the time, I figured I'd just use that.
That was great.
And
The cheapest one around.
it was a cheap.
This one's free.
So just use that. But yeah, I mean, there was a good bit of cleanup involved and stuff like that, trying to get it munched into that 256 color palette. But it had some pretty interesting and unique
I remember
results,
trying to
so-
play this game,
Yeah.
It's amazing.
and I just
Like,
was
when
like,
you pick
getting
up Berserk,
so
and
sick,
it's
getting
just
turned around.
A punch out. That was just you going. Did you get it? Did you get it?
Yeah, that was me kind of holding it.
Click, 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 click.
couldn't figure
That's
out
incredible.
keyboard and
Man.
mouse
I got a
because it was
little
on a
quick plug. We
PC,
actually
and
found
I didn't
some
have a
of the source sprites
PC.
for the, I think like a sprites
Family
for the fist that
didn't
weren't
have
in
no
the game.
money
It's in
for a
the
PC.
Vault,
Yeah.
Content and kind of development files. We put it all in
I don't
there.
even know
and,
how old it was then,
yeah,
but
there's a
good
lot of
God.
neat stuff that hasn't been seen before in there.
Yeah, you're right. That stuff is awesome.
Yeah, the id Vault's amazing. If you haven't checked that out, you gotta see it.
Yeah.
You guys did such a good job putting that together. It's really cool.
That is
So
like
people have been
some of the
asking for it
coolest
for a
stuff.
long
Like,
time.
whenever I first
So
booted that up,
basically, what they
guys
did is
were
they
like, "Here,
remade
here's,
it.
you
It's
know,
going to
here's
come
a
out
branch."
on,
I was like, oh
you know,
my
all the
God, going through all
platforms
that
and
stuff.
everything.
It's so cool.
And the thing
Yeah,
is,
it's
is
mini
like this
library.
is as long as you got the
Folks
rights
loaded
to
up
everything, and
right
there's
before
not
getting
some
on
type
stage.
of
We're
like
like, "Oh my God, I
copyright
didn't think there was
issue or
really
anything
anything
like
else
that.
that could be
This is
found
easy
in
way to like
Yeah.
please
We
the
found
fans
more.
basically.
That's what's so cool.
Like, this
though, too,
game
is, like,
hasn't
usually
been
that
out
stuff will be
in
like maybe in
30
a PDF or a
years.
document
So,
somewhere
like,
online. But
there's
like,
all sorts of
again,
people
on
that
every
probably
console, you
never
can go to
played
id
it.
Vault in the main
The
menu
most they've
and
ever
just start
seen
looking
is
at,
something
all
like
the
this where somebody's
original stuff
playing it
that didn't make the
online.
game, some
It's
earlier
also
stuff from the
history
game.
because
It's amazing.
Doom 1 is
We
the
got
reason
some of
why
that
we have
stuff in the
first-person
office, too.
shooters
It's
today.
really cool.
Yeah.
Just
It is one of the
great job
fathers of
archiving it.
first-person
You know, we've got
shooters.
those original models that Gregor Punchatz
And then you have
built,
like
and,
007,
the-
and there's
the
one other
original toy
game that's
shotgun
kind of
you
like
guys scanned,
helped
you know,
invent the
that you-
wheel,
you
so
were
to
probably
speak.
holding it.
Like without
It's-
this, we
it's
wouldn't have
awesome. There's
most
such-
first-person
such
shooters
history
today.
there.
Almost all of them have to pay homage to Doom.
Getting some weirdness with the controller.
So
I love
that's
it.
why.
We're
like
coming
it's
from
important.
Gen X energy. It
Like
used
this
to
was
be,
actually
We
important.
don't need the
the
keyboard
first
and
one
mouse.
anyway.
Now it's like something wrong with this controller.
Now every once in a
And
while,
there's
the
loads of people
controller
that
just
like
kinda
to
gives out
you
a little
know,
bit of a connection
play
issue.
this
I'm
stuff
just making excuses.
so they can see where everything
Doing
came
great.
from.
All right, So there's so much to talk about for so many other things, but I feel like you guys have never seen Legacy of Rust. We've been hiding it all this time.
It's very
so
ugly.
I feel like it might be time to peel
But
off
it's
a
also
little bit
30
of
years old.
that cap that's on top and show a little bit of
Duke
Legacy of Rust. What do we
Nukem. I
think?
can't remember when Duke Nukem came
Time?
out.
All right.
All right. You know what to do. You're like, I don't know what to do. Tell me what to do. All right, get out of this. End game. Yeah. Then let's get into change. You got this. This guy's a pro. What am I saying? Boom. All right. I think.
Look
What
how
do we
easy
say?
that is.
Let's
God.
Yeah.
When
it is.
did
It's
Duke
like-
Nukem come out?
Let's do episode 2. So you guys split this up into 2 different episodes, yeah?
Yeah.
1991.
About 8 or 9 maps in the first episode, another 7 or 8 in the second one.
So if we do single player in this, and then we do level select, I want to do the second episode, so not the Vulcan Abyss, but
1993.
Counterfeit Eden. And then
And
let's
then when
do
did,
map
GoldenEye
6,
come
which I
out?
think is called Soul Silo. All right. Difficulty.
GoldenEye
this is-
changed
dude,
stuff,
I mean,
too.
Herbie Plenty is
Yeah.
95.
here.
So
Good
91,
start.
93,
And he's
95.
starting with the pistol, so this is probably even harder. than it
God,
would
that
be
game
if
was
you were
already
playing through
super
it.
old by the time I
Right, well,
guess
at
I
least
got
there's
to
a
play it
shotgun
then.
So I think what we're seeing now is the fact that we're starting out all new textures, and the detail in this stuff. Like, look at the locked door. Like, he's like, no, I want to go in the vault.
Or maybe I played this one
back
on.
here. Like, the amount
one
of
was it?
detail that's in this stuff, like, blows
I can't
my
remember.
mind.
Like I
it doesn't
said,
even
I only
feel
got to
like
play it, I think, one
we're in
day.
Boom. It feels
It
like
might
we're
have been
doing
2 days. I was at a
outside of
cousin's
that
house that
stuff.
had it.
It's just, and then that looks like a Doom Marine. Do not trust that guy. He's got a plasma rifle. You just saw what happened to his head because he messed with Hugo and he's got a shotgun.
That's right.
Yeah, this outdoor area here, if you were trying to run this on a 90s
Oh.
computer, you'd be
Good
like 20
God,
minutes
dude,
per
this
frame.
looks
There's so
crazy.
much detail in this kind of silo area.
Should we teach
Do I
Hugo
have
how
it
to
yet?
quick save?
No. I got to try to set it up this week.
Yeah, so
next week.
go ahead and pause
I was
at
gonna
any
try to
point.
set
If
it
you
up
hit right
today or
bumper, that'll
tomorrow.
do quick save. And then
Tim's
you can left
Tiny
bumper to quick
Arcade.
load. So you can just open the door, shoot him, quick save,
Wolfenstein?
and
Yeah, when did Wolfenstein come out?
load it.
Yes.
It's valid.
I want to see that slideshow save load all the way through.
That one's
Just like
also
quick
another
save.
really old
Doom
one.
Eternal.
Bethesda owns
Yeah.
that one too.
Except with the save system.
They got some of the good stuff, don't they?
So I know there was a lot of work spread around a lot of different
Duke
teams.
Nukem,
but,
God, that poor game.
Like, was it basically like everybody has full reign, they're going to do all their own work, or was there like you guys made
Completely
it like
forgot
a
about
set
that
of
one, though.
textures, maybe a set of some new stuff that everybody could use?
A lot of
I doubt
the,
very seriously we're going to see Todd
textures
Howard.
were original. I know.
Like if he
Machine
comes
Games
to
made
this,
their
like
own
I
texture, their
don't,
own texture set
I don't
for their
know
own
what Todd
maps,
does
but
with his time.
A lot of the other.
I don't know if he comes to these or
textures
not. To
used
be quite
in-
honest
in
with
this
you,
episode
like
were
I
actually
was trying to say at the beginning of it,
from
Rob,
unused content,
that like I was trying to
including-
decide whether or not I was
including,
going to
those
come to
enemies right
this,
there,
and I
they're-
tried to
they're
ask some
actually
people
from a,
about
an old alpha version
that thing
of
still
the
looks so
Lost
cool.
Soul. And there's actually a couple of more
whether or not I
enemies
should
that
go to
were-
this, like
that were
actually
based
spend
off
money
of,
and go to
unused
Quakecon,
content.
because I'm
So
like,
it's a
if
mix
it's just a
between
bunch of people
original
sitting around
and
playing
we
Quake on their
also
computers
leveraged a
and,
lot
and
of the,
facing off against each
unused
other,
content
I don't
for-
really want to
for
go.
this, episode.
Like it's going to be
That's
kind
so
of
cool.
boring.
Kevin, do you remember any of that?
And it's just going to be a waste of money, and like I don't have a whole lot of money, so like I should probably save it.
It's really cool
you know,
to
for
see
something
it, make
else.
it back into the game. I
So,
appreciate
like,
you guys doing that.
I didn't
really fun to see
go
it.
obviously because I'm here. And I was just
I
like,
thought
I
you were gonna
couldn't
troll
talk
me and be
myself
like, I
into
don't
it because
remember
I'm
any of
pretty
this.
sure that they don't like. I
Absolutely
don't know
not.
if Todd
They
even
made this
shows
up.
up to it. To be quite honest with you, it's been a long time
So, do
since
you
they
remember
had
why the
one.
decisions of some
So
of the
like,
stuff
I
that
don't
got
even
cut
know if
when you
that
guys
would
were
be
back
anything
then
like
and you guys were just
if
cooking
like a
so
brand
fast,
new
like,
Elder Scrolls
how did
or
those
a
decisions
brand
go
new
as far as,
Fallout
like,
was
what
coming
made
out,
and
then
what
yeah,
didn't back
probably
then?
he would be here. But I'm not
Well,
sure if
sometimes
he'll be
somebody
here or
came and
not.
said,
Like
"Hey,
I
we're
think
going to
Jonathan
cut this,"
Brush
and then sometimes I just
is
played
going to
the
be
level and
doing
it
more
was
of the
cut, and that's
talking
kinda-
for Fallout 76 and stuff.
No,
So
I mean, we were iterating fast.
I don't know. I
and
guess
game
we'll
development
we'll
was
see.
super quick. And I think that character just kind of was iterated into.
Hey,
the
Nuke
Lost
Nerd,
Soul,
welcome
and
back.
that's sort of what happened there with that. Some weapon designs was the same thing. They sort of started a direction, they got iterated in a different direction, and something
here,
got
hold on,
left
I'll
the,
do the thing
editing
for you.
floor, and that's just kind of the way it went. But it's cool to see it back in.
There you go.
And see also some new
You
weapons
can
that were
you
inspired
can
by
you can fix that now if you
earlier
want
design,
to.
So it's very cool.
Yeah, it's
Go
right
ahead and link it.
because I don't want to spoil it. I can't remember if it's in the. I know that the ammo for one of the weapons I'm thinking of, which spoiler, it's a flamethrower. I know that the ammo is in. Actually, is that it right there? Turn around. Go back the other way. There, you're good. Oh, you just.
I'm not picking
this
up that
a
thing.
professional.
Oh, dude.
Don't turn around.
I
Fight
thought it
them.
was going to happen after I picked it up. I intentionally avoided
there you
this.
go.
There it is.
Watch out.
Nice.
Don't get too close to the walls on that one. You will burn. Yeah, there you go.
If you get close, that hurts everybody that's in there.
I went ahead and made
You
you a
gotta kinda
mod
do
so
it
you
at
can
a
post the
distance
link
like
because
it's
you
a
know
real
on YouTube you can't
flamethrower.
post the link.
Oh, my controller, that wasn't
Yeah.
my
You got that
controller's
saved,
fault.
though. So if you hit
Yeah, pause and left bumper. You'll quick.
What's
load.
it for? Is it for PC?
I did
pause
save
and
it.
left bumper.
Did I save
Wait,
it?
that's
Oh, my
not it.
God. I didn't save it.
I swear you did.
I did. I pressed this thing.
No, left bumper.
Oh, left
bumper to load.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
Left bumper to load.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it for quick saving.
See, that's the
God
second
bless, look at all
problem
those
Marty
things.
has fixed today.
You don't know how it goes too. You could be like 45
There you
minutes
go.
into a level, have all
All
the
right,
keys,
so PC,
and then
Market
like, there's a lost
76
soul that just gets you
Discord.
from behind, and you're like,
Looks like they're giving away a bunch of stuff. If you guys want to go
And they
check
can't
it
really
out,
turn
so make
around
sure
just
you
so
do
they can, like,
that.
taunt you while
You're on
you're just sitting there.
PC, so that way you can enter to win.
Oh my
And there's
God.
the raffle link. It
the
says.
Kaka demons though. They're a menace. Look at this though. It's
That
like it
is
never
pretty
happened.
nice, though.
That didn't happen.
Sounds
That's
awesome.
amazing. The quick save and load.
Oh, dude, it's a lifesaver at a time.
That's just
saver
crazy,
for sure.
dude.
So much frustration saved.
Who's doing that?
For real.
Like just the Market 76 Discord, or like I don't even know if I'm part of that.
It's so cool to see like some of the older content just like restored back into everything. Just walking through some of the stuff while I was, seeing how the music was going to shape up and put into engine. I was like, wow, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, wow, the level design is crazy. It's huge.
It's so cool too because of the 3 studio split where
All
some
right,
individuals
let's see
had time to actually contribute to it. It's so different, and somehow like the episodes
Oh,
feel
for God's sakes,
cohesive in a
that's
really
stupid.
cool way. And there's a lot of different I feel like mapping techniques over all the years that are all in this.
Yeah, we
You?
had a lot of shared
Very nice,
resources
dude.
that kind of
That's
helps
awesome.
make things cohesive. But like, I also think having something different just kind of breaks up the action.
So is that
you
your
know, We don't want to be too heavy-handed on what we're telling people to do. It's just like kind of.
So is it actually Market 76 or is it actually
Yeah,
your
I love
Discord?
that.
I'm confused.
We got fisties.
As per usual.
We got some ammo.
I need a chainsaw. I'm running out of ammo here.
Yeah, you need a
You have
chainsaw.
a
That's
flamethrower,
I mean,
don't
like
you?
if you don't have a
Switch.
shotgun and a
Get your,
chainsaw, like
weapon
it's
wheel.
not
Keep
it's
going,
not
keep
Doom.
going. Keep going.
How do I how do I bring up the weapon wheel?
I love the fact that he like goes around them and they're like 2-dimensional. He just like spins around them and they're flat almost. Like if you do
There
it
is.
fast enough.
There it is. Just be careful. Don't get too close when you're shooting it because it'll hurt anything that it's burning in that
Okay,
radius.
that's awesome.
So that flamethrower is another early weapon.
I was
that
gonna say I'm
cut.
going to do it
was
for
probably,
the
like a rocket
15
launcher or
15K
something
giveaway
like
is
that,
what I'll
but,
do it for.
Do you remember?
The flamethrower.
'Cause I got a bunch of stuff.
I don't think it was a rocket launcher though. It might have
On
been
your 6,
an early
welcome.
version of BFG.
Oh, you
or,
give stuff away on Market
something
76
like
all the
that.
time.
It's
That's
hard
awesome,
to
dude.
recall it.
I get the vibe, like the very Sigourney
Very
Weaver,
cool.
like Aliens vibe of that.
Very,
It
very
was-
cool.
Like I know that you guys had a ton
All
of
right.
influences because
I think I'm going to call
I
it.
don't want to get wax nostalgic about the 90s, but there's a
So
lot
you
of
guys
good
have
movies
a
that
good
came
day.
out in
I'm
the
not
90s,
sure
so,
if
like,
I'll stream something
do you remember
else
if the
here in a little
flamethrower had
bit.
some
Maybe I'll
like,
stream
some
London
origin
or
to being like we got to put that
I don't
flamethrower
know.
from Aliens.
Maybe
in. Or
I'll
was it
stream
just something
something.
totally different?
I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I stream again?
You know,
Should I
a lot
stream
of
like
our
an actual
inspiration
game? I
for
guess I
Doom,
should
we
say.
all saw Aliens, and that just kind of set our minds in that
Let's see
direction.
here.
And I think early on we actually had the
Live
opportunity to
chats.
make that,
That
as
poor
an
dude's,
IP
like,
for,
echoing
for
so
Doom,
bad.
and then
Really?
that didn't work out for various reasons, and so we went this direction for the Doom tech, and
Thank God.
Yeah. He's like my livelihood.
No Fallout news. I didn't see anything.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
I was going to try to go back and rewind the stream, but I can't get Twitch
Can I
to let
slide?
me rewind.
Yeah,
I don't know
no,
why.
What's going on there?
Safe?
Oh yeah.
Still no
Like
slide,
their
yeah.
live
Thank
feed,
you, whoever yelled
Bethesda's
that.
live feed.
Yeah.
Like I know if you go into
Very
the other,
good
like I
call.
stopped the thing for like all of a couple seconds and I didn't see nothing. They were talking about
Wait, I did-
You're literally
Starfield.
and
They talked
figuratively
about
cooking now,
Doom,
though.
and then they went straight
is
into
fun.
Doom.
This is really
like
good.
tomorrow's Fallout stuff. They got
It's
Fallout
always
stuff
hard
tomorrow.
to play on
Like I
the,
know they do.
live and on the monitors. I want to say there's lag, but it's probably just because I'm
You too, Jesse.
not playing good. But this is getting fun because I'm getting used
We're
to
gonna
this.
have to get. Let's see here. If I can
Now
get
just
10
need the
votes.
audience's help as to where
I'll
I
stream.
should go.
Just running right past
Go
the
through
caution
that
tape.
door.
See ya, Perma.
I'm gonna go this.
Yeah.
Welcome to old school
The
exploration.
audience doesn't know.
That's right.
Seeing this for the
We'll
first
give it
time.
like a couple
There
minutes.
you go.
Nothing bad will happen to pick that up.
Oh, no.
There's God mode, so here.
There's
Oh,
God
hey,
mode.
it's your
Oh my
Archie
God, look at
file.
that.
Oh, a few of them.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Can't see
The coolest
nothing.
thing about this little crazy arena, though, is
Like, how are you
when you're
supposed to
first
see
in
that
there,
you
you
can
kind of
shoot?
get locked in, but then the arch
Supposed
files
to be a
just pop you
flamethrower, I
up,
guess.
so they just almost like rocket jump you out of there. It's pretty great.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Yeah,
Oh my
Blue, thank you so much
God.
for the sub, man.
Oh God, you're outnumbered, outgunned.
Yes,
We got like 30 seconds left.
Last so long.
Wait till quarter till.
Is there ammo in there? Get in there.
Yeah, there you
All
go.
right.
Loads of people like to watch me play 76 Nuka.
Oh, no.
Don't get too close.
Come on, come on.
Too close. All right, it's perfect.
Nice.
Nicely done.
Round of applause.
So when I don't play 76, some people
made it through
a
the
lot of people
arch-vile
don't show
room.
I think that's worth a quick save.
Yeah, I think that's a quick
Which
save
is
for sure.
okay with me.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Like, Perma likes all the stuff that's
All right, so here's the other
co-op.
question. I've always wanted to ask you this, Kevin. So those are your arms. Whose face is that
All right.
down there on the bottom left?
I think that's it. It's
is
almost
that?
at quarter till.
Maybe a little bit of me in there at some point, but I think it kind of mutated. Actually, the origins of that character probably started with the Wolfenstein, and we sort of just merged it over from that.
See, there they are talking about
So you just took like a
Wolfenstein.
BJ and you just like just made a descendant, kind of.
Yeah, just kind of made some edits and worked through that, and but yeah, there was no real specific source for it.
Yeah, that's awesome though. I
Kevin,
love how you're like, it's a little bit of me in there.
And maybe a little bit.
That's so cool.
Kevin, is Miss Donna in any id game?
Yeah, was she ever like? Was Miss Donna ever? Did you say play or make it in?
Just in an id game, and like, is Miss Donna? Did she ever make it into any of the id games?
Lurking, since you went live, thanks, man.
She's in the Quake 2
How you doing,
credits,
Half?
Yeah, Quake 2 credits page.
The hallway Easter egg.
Oh, in that hall? She's in the hall? She
Yeah.
is?
And then in Quake 3, there's sort of an homage character to
No.
So in the
I
Quake
usually
room
just say
when
I'll
you see
I'll
all
do
your
Fallout
guys'
76.
pictures,
That's why I was like,
she
I'll
has
do
picture
something.
in
I don't know
She's right
exactly
up at the
what.
front, I think, yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
was gonna say after watching Doom, I'm like,
Miss Donna is our office.
That's why I said
Id Mom.
London.
Id mom.
Yeah,
She's so nice.
Office manager and IdMom.
So
And she's
QuakeCon is a
been there,
Bethesda
longer
like
than anybody.
Comic Con type
That's right.
thing, and
Anymore,
like
yeah,
they do
since-
this thing where
since
it's
Kevin
supposed to be
retired,
BYOC,
but
which is
she's
bring
the
your own
longest-
computer,
longest
and then they
standing
like
id
everybody
team
brings
Yeah,
in
if
their
you
own
come to
PCs,
id,
and they
she's
like
the
judge
first
people's
person you'll meet.
rigs,
Yeah.
and then they face
feel
off
like if
against
Heaven
each
is
other
real,
in
it's
this
just
giant
gonna be
like
Miss
Quake
Donna, that's it.
competition. Quake is an
right.
old
Yeah.
game.
That's who greets you. You're just like, we're good.
People still play it like crazy
She's the
though.
best.
I'm kind of surprised we haven't gotten a new one in a
Get
while,
stuck.
to be
Get
quite
stuck
honest with
again.
you. But then, since Bethesda owns them, they
Dude, I like
usually
how
do a
much-
little bit of other
it's like
stuff
fire
too.
on
But it's
fire
usually a
with
lot of
the
like
device.
video games
Yeah.
being played and stuff. But they do announcements.
she's here today,
Not
someplace.
usually anything
What's
like
that?
too
She's got the
crazy
Strafe going.
that
Just
I
not too
remember,
long ago. Miss
because it's
Donna.
been a while since
She's
I've
here?
seen one of these.
so
But
if you see her, say hello to her.
like, I'm pretty sure they
Yeah, if
didn't
you see
have
Miss
one
Donna,
last
say
year, if I'm
hello.
not mistaken.
And that's like seeing like the Dalai Lama. Like,
Elvis.
in
But anyway,
flesh, just
so
flesh,
that's what
way,
it is.
right?
Basically, it's
Yeah.
Bethesda
Correct.
themed.
Yeah, definitely say
So if
hi.
it's a
That's
Bethesda
awesome
game, it
that
has
she
a
was
chance
here.
to
I mean, I know
actually
she
make an
always comes,
appearance.
Oh
Like
my
they're supposed to be
God.
talking
It's hard
about
to find her.
ESO.
She used to play Quake 3.
They said that they'd be talking about
religiously every
Doom,
day.
and they said
Like,
they'd be
right
talking
after we
about
finished that,
Fallout
she was
76.
IdMom online and just
Premises, play
out
whatever
there,
you want.
You know, fragging away.
I always play whatever
That is
I want.
awesome.
Amazing.
That's the
Yeah.
best,
Oh yeah.
man. That's the best.
I hate
She was
it.
saying, Kevin,
Why I hate it.
how
I don't like the new tent.
like
I think it's
mature
stupid.
and quiet the young kids are now at it. She's like, back in the
Comparatively
day, it was,
speaking.
Yeah, she was like,
So I
back
got
in the
9
day, they
votes.
were crazy.
So that is a big fat no.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
we were.
like breaking walls. And,
You see how out of control Kevin is today.
But
Couldn't
yeah.
imagine back then.
I don't like
Yeah,
it.
things were a little bit different
I
back
was-
then. I don't
have
think
like
you
a
could,
video I can put up of it,
run
but
the
I
company
haven't
with as
gotten
many
done
people as
editing
we have
it
today
because I
with
found I was
the
going to put it
rules
up
we have
today,
back then.
but I
The stories
found
aren't all safe
all
for work.
these-
Not all
the
of them, but
stuff
some
for
of them.
season 18 beginning.
like, all these young kids are so quiet.
Season 18, Outpost, all that stuff. So I did a whole video
Yeah, I don't
on
think
that. It
anybody's
went up
taking
right before we
access
went
to
live.
doors anymore.
That's right.
Like 15 minutes before we went live, I guess. Anyway. All right, guys, that's going to be the end of that. Nobody
How
else
many
is
doors got
streaming
destroyed in
Doom
the
or
Mesquite office, do you think?
QuakeCon. Bethesda is, but they won't allow me to push to
With
them.
an
You got to
act,
have
just
permission,
one.
apparently. So I was just going to like
Yeah,
push
but
you guys
lots
over
of-
there
I mean,
so that way you could
oddly
watch
enough,
it. And if you wanted to
a lot
enter
of
the,
stuff kind of got destroyed
the
because
thing,
we
you
were
can.
doing some remodeling on the
So,
office, and that
anyway,
was just sort
I'll
of
talk to
a
you guys
blank
later.
check to just run around and
Bye.
smash some
And
things
help
Love you
down
guys.
there. Yeah.
Help out.
Yeah.
Let me help.
If you're over there on Twitch, I'll
Throwing
find
stars,
somebody,
that
see
was-
if
that was a
somebody
big
I
one
can
for a little
push
while.
over to them.